Hi Cancer rising, happy new moon eclipse in Libra. This reading is for, like I said, Cancer rising, but can always be watched by a Cancer sun as well as a Cancer moon. And oh mother, my awkward face is because I am a little uncomfortable to deliver this information for you, but there are some serious mother issues that are that are attached to this new moon for you. Solely based on the grid. So right now we have this new moon, and please go watch the introductory video that I have for this new moon, because although normally I would say like we're manifesting, let's manifest a new house and home, this is about soul purpose. This is like, Eclipse is like an incredible astrologer. I've been highlighting him a lot today, Evan Nathaniel Grimm. He really spoke to the fact that this eclipse season, and you just put it so poignantly, and just, I loved it. If you have derived a little bit off of your soul's path, eclipse season snaps you back into it. So we're on, this is soul purpose stuff. This is bigger deals than I would normally be talking about. With these planets, if this was not an eclipse, I would say, we can, like, do you want to move? Are you keen for a bigger house? Do you want to be manifesting something larger? Like, or do you want to be asking, like, you are really in a good place? Or actually, I'd maybe wait until like Mars goes into Sag to be asking you for something like that. But it's just, there's the way that this is set up. You shine communicatively. Mercury is also in your house of house and home. So it's like the way your dreams are probably popping off. There's so much information coming to you. But because this is soul purpose, safety is key. Although for you, Cancer rising, this is the first house, and that the fourth house is run by Libra. But the general grid, the fourth house is a Cancer run house. So it's probably you're feeling a vibe right now. But it's a square. Like I said in the introductory video, astrology is one of the lenses that I use, but it is not my full lens. As I'm doing these videos, my guides give me downloads. I receive so much divine information for the collective, for you. So the reason that I'm highlighting mother issues is because that is what you need to be looking at right now. There's a lot of the divine feminine and the divine masculine that got so convoluted for so long. And we're now really unwinding all of those to step into our sovereignty and to be the divine feminine that we are, or to be the strong divine masculine that we are. But if we're trying to step into our divine masculine and be the alpha that we need the world, we need you to be, and you have an emasculated, an overly masculine mother, and you're too scared to talk to her, and you're too scared to tell her how you feel, then that's the work to do. That's the work to do. If you are a divine feminine and you have mother things that are going on, surrender and accept. Surrender and accept, and forgive them for what they did, because they had absolutely no tools. If you're a parent right now, you can see that the work that you are not doing, your child probably has struggles with. So the more work that you do, the less inner work your child has to deal with. Same thing for your mother. I heard something so powerful the other day. It was just like a random meme or something, a reel on Instagram, I'm sure, which it was, just because your mother didn't heal all of the generational curses doesn't mean she didn't heal a few. So however unconscious your mother is, thank her for what she did. Divine feminine. Divine masculine, you got to deal with that, and you got to talk to her. Yeah, that's your work in this world. That's the difference between divine feminine and divine masculine. Divine feminine, we need to heal in the inner. If you would like to, as a divine feminine, go talk to mom, absolutely, if that's safe to do so. Just like in the AA steps, you go to apologize only if it is safe and appropriate for both of those people. And if it's not, then you do it in meditation and you do it with God. You can call in their high self in a safe place. If anybody is interested in how to do that, please comment below, and I can do some woo-woo videos for you about how to protect yourself and how to call in someone's high self to have that conversation in the astral. You can work it out in meditation, and they'll feel it. Their human will feel it. But yeah, we got to deal with some mother stuff. I have a whole video called "And Then There Was Mother." It's on my public YouTube page. Definitely go check that out. It's been a few months, and it talks about the mother with a capital M and why she does the things that she does. It's really deep stuff. It's really, really deep stuff, and this is not for the faint heart. This is like the work that we do here, Cancer, is not. It's not something you can just phone in once a week. It's not something that you can just do, especially in eclipse season, like, oh yeah, I'll do some manifesting and then I'll go back to my debauchery. You can't lie to spirit. No. Pluto went direct just the other day, and I think it's still at 27 degrees of Capricorn. It will never be this, like, at 27 degrees of Capricorn again for the rest of your life. Ever. So that, like, collective PTSD that we've all been feeling with Capricorn, with Pluto going back into Capricorn, it's going to start to really dissipate. Really, really dissipate. Really, really dissipate. Ooh. Definitely go watch my introductory video for this new moon eclipse. I'm getting excited because of, like, the March 2020 conjunction of, it was Mars and Pluto, or it was like Saturn and Pluto or something like that. It was right here. Saturn and Pluto. It, like, started the awakening, started the COVID thing, started the whole thing. It was right here. So it's an actually perfect square to this new moon. I chatted a little bit about it. I highlighted a few other astrology pages. Pam Gregory especially would be definitely a deep dive if you wanted to listen to some of her content about this. Like I've said numerous times, astrology is one of my lenses, but I get so many downloads for all y'all while I'm channeling. It could be a lot. But yeah. I might cry when I say this to you. Actually, I'm going to try not to. I want you to think of, like, your favorite song or movie when you were a kiddo. And, like, the song Monster Mash is playing in my head. And I want you to just, like, do the twist to the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. Like, can you do a kiddo dance? Or put on, like, do a ducky dance. Try a little tenderness. Do, like, what was the song that they played in the Breakfast Club when they were all dancing around? Like, I just want you to pick a nostalgia song. For some reason, the 80s are popping off. And, like, put on that song and dance to it. And cry. And just think, my mother didn't know what to do with me. She had no fucking clue. She was trying her best. She didn't have any tools in her toolbox. We gotta forgive her and love her. For the men, you need to talk to her. For the men, you need to talk to your mother. And if you go back and watch the "And Then There Was Mother" video, you'll understand why. You want to know? Because you're her pseudo husband. And she doesn't have to unpack any of her stuff because she's expecting you to be this odd amalgamation of, like, her, like, prized son and the prized child. And I don't have to look at my husband that I'm not attracted to anymore because he's still in his feminine, but I have this strong, strapping young gentleman. That inappropriate shine she's put all over you because she birthed you. So if you don't finally say, I'm a man and this is how I feel and this is inappropriate and these are my boundaries now, no one will. She won't listen to anybody else but you. So you owe her that. She gave you life. Maybe just tell her, some of you are so scared to do this, do you love her enough to break her psychosis and not participate in her reindeer games anymore? Yeah, she's worthy of waking up to. She's worthy. I love you. Thank you for being here. The full moon eclipse is going to be in our 11th house coming up in a few weeks of community, friendships, and wishes for the future. So it's expansion and growth on that one, although it's a full moon where it's like, normally I'd say, oh, it's going to highlight something in the friend group. You're going to be changing and stuff. This is soul group. Like, this is bigger than us. We're not fully as, like, you can see, I'm not giving you, like, write this down and manifest your dream house. It's like, deal with the mother, capital M. I love you. None of this is easy. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so grateful to have the channeling capacities that I do. I'm so grateful to be a clear vessel, but sometimes I have to say harsh things to you. And it's because I love you. And because I care about you and I want to see you grow. There's no nice way to wrap this one up. I'm trying, but I can't. I love you.